He'll come back.
Stay behind.
You've stirred up an old problem, Tim.
And I'll tell you what, rib cartilages, they are awful things, difficult to get rid of. He's got a fitness test coming up in the next few days. Might be a concern there as Organ brings it back with some energy, gets pushed sideways by 3 Dragon defenders.
Working on the lower back of Moy. Shackleton brings it out beyond the 20-metre line, playing it for Keating to spin it away to McGrath. And McGrath's been good. Loco will have to be careful over there. He's flirting with that sideline, and Gasnier would love just to throw him into touch, particularly down this end of the ground. Here's Hayne coming in. No look from Hayne. Smith is with the ball. Big fend on Hornby. Takes on Tongavay. Tongavay and Hornby wrap him up, get the job done on the halfway line. This is Morgan. Hasn't had a lot of work to do, Ryan. It's been more on the other side, Jacob Loco's side of the ground. With the attack, and here is the kick off the boot of Robson. That should go dead. Sunday football coming to you from ANZ on Sunday. Rabbitohs up against Storm. The return of Greg Inglis against his old club. 4 o'clock we'll see the telecast on Sunday from ANZ, the big house. We go down there.
There's a bit of a hit that Bo Champion might be back for the Melbourne side, so he'd be up against his old club as well, as Bo Scott gets the ball forward into the final 10 minutes of this first half.
Nathan Feen out there now. And Green slipping and falling. Dean Young stays on the ground as he normally does. And Trent Merrin it is who's put to ground. 14-6. Well, the Dragons, I told you earlier, they've only been behind on the scoreboard twice. And here is a ball bouncing away from Nightingale, and a good save by Loco. He put an ankle tap on him. Burt made the tackle complete. Soward puts a kick in. It's high. A test for Jared. No test for Jared. He went up. There wasn't a contest upstairs, and Soward it was that made the tackle eventually. Here's the ball with Robson.
You mentioned the dewy conditions out there. Gee, the completion rate is remarkable. 14 from 15 for Parramatta, 10 from 11 from the Dragons. So just 1 error apiece. And the penalty count not good for the Dragons. They trail 3-0, yet to receive one.
8-point margin in favour of Parramatta. Shackleton. 6 of the last 7 meetings have been won by the Dragons. And of course, the one they lost was the important one in 09. And that kick from Hayne is long down to Nightingale. That's what Peter's talking about. If they're going to kick long, they should have Hayne in position to get that job carried out properly. There's probably 10 more metres off that boot of his. And here's Gasnier, and he's taken by Smith. Matt Cooper out of this Dragons team. I think he underwent surgery yesterday or today, and Pryor knocks on. So Parramatta will get another attacking opportunity with about 7 minutes of the first half to go, and the Blue and Gold Army, I mentioned earlier, it might have diminished a little bit. There's the knock on. If there's a bit of vulnerability, this is where you're going to find it. And here's Maguire going to Loco. And Loco, he'd probably have memories of that clash with Gasnier in round 8. Tonight it's been pretty good for him. Gone through the halves. It's with Robson, in fact. Hayne comes in, bullets it away to Morgan. Morgan puts it out the back there, and it's taken by Atkins. And they'll try and put him into touch, but they don't succeed.
Done well there.
So it's 5 tackles gone. Spun away now to the 7, Robson. The kick's at the upright. There's the leap. Down it comes. Parramatta's in again. Are they in again?
On the last tackle.
It's Casey Maguire.
Just want to make sure that comes off
is
Mark
given.
Gasnier and not an eel.
Well, this ball in the air is not favouring the Dragons, so it appears.
You see Burt on the far side. He touches it there, I think, onto the arm of Mark Gasnier. It may well have come off Gasnier first, but I think Burt second.
And Sean Hampstead, I think, will turn this down.
Knock
Yes, he
on.
does.
Yeah, he goes forward to 20.
Because he's still going forward. Where he touches the book, he's going forward.
Sending it back to the 20-metre line, so it's a breach in goal by the attack. And there's the kick again on replay. Nothing wrong with the kick, Joe.
Well, it goes to show the Dewey conditions, Rabs. So hard to score points and play around teams. All the tries off kicks tonight.
You said in your preview with Peter that with Dew on the ground, you gave Parramatta some hope.
Yeah, well, the noises coming out of St George Illawarra was tired and players backing up. The build-up wasn't the way they'd like. And Parramatta, they're always hard to beat here. So we always give them a hope.
There's Matty Pryor playing the ball on metre. Parramatta side of halfway, and then Young got it away, and that's Merrin with the ball. Trent Merrin, what a year, what a meteoric rise it's been for him. As he goes on to Saad's left boot, and he's gone for a midfield bomb. It'll come down maybe tomorrow. Battered down by the Dragons. Hindmarsh has got the ball, so it'll be play on for Parramatta, and a penalty for the tacklers. Hanging on long after he had been called held. Nathan Feehan.
If he had away, I called held, but Nathan continued on with the tackle and put him to the ground. You've got to release it.
It's hard to let go of the bloke when
No, I appreciate that, but he succumbed. I've got held.
So much unlike the St George Illawarra Dragons. Normally their discipline is first class. Tonight, penalties 4-0 to Parramatta.
So Parramatta is more and more bringing it up towards halfway. There's a little over 2 minutes to go. Ashley Klein, you saw him close up and listened to what he was saying, and he's very respectful to the players, and I think that is returned to him as well. He, of course, spent a lot of time in Britain, and he was their #1 referee. Here's Hayne coming in, he got it away to Morgan, and Morgan tried to twist out of the tackle of Hornby. This is the time to spread the board, you would think. It's gone from Robson. Oh, Casey Maguire, that's a Mark Taylor catch. Now it's come away from Moi, and that's where it sort of breaks down. The ball needed to be given plenty of flight, plenty of hands, as it comes across to Hayne again now. He throws the dummy, he tries to spin away from Ben Cray. But Cray puts him away on 5. So it'll be the kick again, you would think, of Robson. They go to him, the 7. He does it. Yes, he does. He puts a grubber in. Boyd's got it covered, and Boyd gets it back into the field of play. So Robson mixing it up. A couple of his kicks have been questioned by our #7s in the commentary. And I'm not going to argue with them, but some of his kicks also have been very, very good.
What he's done with the ball, Rabs, have been really impressed, Jeff Robson. He's organised the side, and they've opened their attack up, Parramatta, tonight, playing with a lot more wit. And the way he's linked with Casey Maguire and Jared Hayne, he's organised the side well.
So played on the 30-metre line by Pryor. Dean Young is with the ball. And they've only got about 40 seconds of this half remaining, the Dragons. So it will be a miracle if they can score, and Soward boots deep down into that northeastern corner, and Burt is on his way back. So Parramatta will have last use of the ball. The pass was long to Hayne, the pass across now to Atkins, and he will play it back to Morgan. And there might be another couple of play the balls, but Parramatta with Morgan taken down. Now on the halfway line, well, are the Dragons heading for their second defeat? It's early days. Here's Moi across to Hindmarsh, and the siren should sound when Nathan hits the ground, if our clock is right, and it is right. So that is the end of the first half, and it's been a most impressive half for Parramatta. There might have been some lethargy showing through from the Dragons. 14-6 is the score at half-time. All the tries off the bomb. Moi 1, Lasalo 1, Cuthbertson for the Dragons.